Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Maxey, the second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Now Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Brunson. Brunson against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edgecombe. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Brunson. His last outing with 20 points. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Shoots over Bridges. Maxey, no good. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out to the right wing. Brunson scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. P.J. Edgecombe picks one up.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game. One falls for Brunson. A second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And he makes both free throws. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
Brunson against Maxey. Brunson outside, and he drops that one in.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Here's Maxey. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Misses the jumper. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Nets. Hart the pass to Brunson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Stolen by Brunson. Over Maxey. And again, it's Jalen Brunson. Brunson's got 8 points.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And a chance to check out the stats for Paul George. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Here's Edgecombe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. The 3 from George. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock them down all night long.
And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Bridges passes to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Out to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 76ers trail. Pass to George. It's tipped and stolen by Anunoby. Left side, Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Sweet move, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Brunson. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Now, here's Hart. The lead is 2. Towns down low, guarded by Embiid. It's good. Towns has got 6.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
George against Hart. Takes it from 10. George, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
And so here is Philadelphia. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
Bridges shot. Good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Fourth, the 76ers.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Now, here's George. 23 points for him the last game against Houston.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Tyrese Maxey. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Now, here's Bridges. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. Here's Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
First free throw is good. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. 11-point game. Shot to stop the run. The Knicks pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now here's Towns. He's got 6. Good on the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oubre dishes to Embiid. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's about as easy as it gets for Embiid in that range.
The assist from Kelly Oubre Jr.
McBride with the ball. Last time out, he had 14 points. To the paint, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Hard against George. Pass to Embiid. Takes it off the glass.
And sometimes Joel Embiid is just that good. He can be unstoppable.
Brunson against Maxey. Here's the floater. And it's Brunson missing. The 76ers trail by 14 to the inside. Here's Embiid. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got 6 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
New York has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Brunson against Maxey. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Hart, and it's Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. And the 76ers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Now here is Lowry, defended by McBride. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. It's Grimes on the wing. Lowry inside the line. The 76ers with another miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Clarkson taking his time here. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. The 76ers trail by 12. Drummond passes to Grimes. Outside Lowry. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
1:27 left in the first. Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Drummond, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard
and attacking the rim.
And the first one drops. And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Tim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Eric Gordon. And so he hits both. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Stolen by Clarkson. Embiid against Towns. And the rejection by Embiid.
And that's the rim protection you expect from Embiid. Really sent a message right there.
They push it up 4 on 3. Towns for 3. Another miss by Towns. The 76ers trail by 15. The 11-footer. Embiid, no good. New York has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. The shot and game clock separated by 4. McBride passes to Bridges. Towns wide open. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 17 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Steps back and fires. And so it's the New York Knicks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Robinson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at point. Here's McCain after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Pass to Embiid. Fires top of the key. Knicks with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
McCain with the ball, defended by McBride. Now McCain. Still yet to score. High post, Embiid. Robinson on him. Embiid, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Here's McCain. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Embiid against Robinson, and it's good for 2. Embiid's got 8 points.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
The Knicks leading by 22. Now, here's Bridges. He has 5. Robinson up top. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Gordon. For 3, Bridges. And it's Grimes with the rebound. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to McCain. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, with his ability to stretch the floor and his size, I'm not sure how you even guard him.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them.
For the Sixers. Attention, everybody out there. Now coming on the court, your Sixers DNT. Let me hear you make some noise. All right, everybody. Coming on the court, your Sixers DNT. Let me hear you.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Gordon, and it's Lowry in for Jared McCain. And a switch here also for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gershon Yabusele.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
Well, his size was a big factor there, and Embiid able to get a hand on that shot.
Watford passes to Grimes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now, here's Clarkson, and it goes down 2 points.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
The 76ers trail by 20. Grimes with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Watford. Now here's Edwards. Embiid in the corner. This one for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
The Knicks leading by 17. Anunoby outside. Clarkson outside. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Pass to Edwards. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Clarkson. Lowry against Anunoby. The drive by Lowry. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's a screen by Robinson. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
That's good from Anunoby.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Paul George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. That one is no good. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 7, and there's the drive, and that one, good. Maxey's got 9.
Man, look at that burst that time by Maxey, changing gears to get it done.
The Knicks leading by 14. Now, Brunson. He's got 12. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Here's Maxey. He's got 9. Pass to Embiid. Five to shoot. Tries the spin move. Robinson with the block. Shoots. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The 76ers trail by 17. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Knicks substitution. Number 00, Jordan Clarkson.
Down low. Here's George. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson goes in. Clarkson finds Brunson. Over Maxey. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. George looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Over Towns. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 5 now.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
That's a 2 from Towns. And Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 17. Outside, George. Pass to Oubre. And here's Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Brunson. From deep, Maxey. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Maxey. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defense's side. It's why sometimes they get baited into fouling him.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's George. The Knicks making the shot to the inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Paul George can do it all on the floor, including operate that pick and roll. Beautiful find.
The Knicks leading by 19 points. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Now, here's Shamet. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. To the paint, got a piece of it. Trying to find Anunoby, gets it to him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Towns. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Here's Brunson. That shot is off. Left side, Maxey. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
And the Knicks with possession here. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Here's Oubre. Inside. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Oubre. And that's now 6 points for Drummond. New York leading by 18. Pass to Shamet. They set the pick. Outside, Towns. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
The shot's good. George has got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet.
New York substitution. Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges.
.111 left in the first half of basketball. Brunson against Maxey. And stolen by Drummond. Now the 76ers on the break. On up the court. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what I love about Tyrese Maxey, he's so good at just overwhelming you with energy. He puts the defense in a tough spot because of his relentless ability to push the pace.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. Maxey hits them both. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Oubre dishes to Drummond. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the wing on the left. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brunson. Over Maxey. Brunson with the man right on him.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Maxey with it. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Maxey's got 9 points now in the quarter. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half.
I'm looking at one of the all-time great shooting pivots. Not you, Shaq, sorry. But Big Cat has controlled the game with his offense.
Yeah, you just don't see many 7-footers do what he does. Tremendous first half. And moving things along, let's take a look at some contenders for this year's dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world in any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Anunoby. Left side, Towns. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey with it. Brunson picks him up. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The free throw off from Maxey. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Now, here's Maxey. And that's collected by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges passes to Towns. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Paul George.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And that one's good. Towns
has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Bounce pass Maxey. Towns against Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. It's rebounded by Towns.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Oubre on the wing. Off target with his three. New York leading by 12. Down low, Oubre with the steal. And here's the break. Here's George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Hart's got 5.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyrese Maxey.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here's Edgecombe. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hart finds Anunoby. Now Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Towns in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. And now Philadelphia on the break. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Edgecombe. Offline with the baseline jumper. The 76ers trail by 11. To the middle. And stolen by Hart. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
The Knicks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Maxey passes to George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey against Brunson. Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Embiid throws it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Knicks leading by 13. Brunson, left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And pushing it up, here's New York. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Oubre, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
To Brunson. George against Hart. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George in the post. Towns on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, Tim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
First free throw is good. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and both free throws good for Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. McBride finds Brunson. Over Maxey. Brunson, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. Oubre, good.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
The Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. New York missing again. The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And George kicks to Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. Pass to Embiid from past the arc. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 10. Now here's Hart. And here's Towns. Guarded by Embiid. The jump hook. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 17. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
That free throw missing.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
And the second free throw, good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
The Knicks leading by 9. To stop the drought, and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Grimes, defended by Bridges, and stolen by Hart. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break, Maxey leading the way. Pass to Watford. And here's Maxey. Clock at 4. The 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. New York again turning it over. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And that game against the Lakers, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Diawara. Pass to Brunson. Over Watford. Here's Robinson. What a jam!
Wow.
What a jam!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's McCain. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Embiid, guarded by Robinson. Embiid against Robinson. Releases. The 76ers with another miss.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Knicks fourth.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
No good on that one. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Jared McCain. And then for New York, Akporti's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 12. Lowry with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Back to Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot left block. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 10.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here's McBride. While recovering. Clarkson outside.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
And he can't get the first one.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Edwards, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Lowry. Robinson pulls it in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges passes to McBride. And the shot goes down. McBride's got his first points of the game.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Robinson with the block. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front. They lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Here's McBride after the made shot from Joel Embiid. McBride passes to Clarkson. McBride on the wing while recovering.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York, Miles McBride. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, McBride. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 13. Now Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Five on the clock. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Clarkson right side. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Lowry. Embiid the pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Gordon's checked in for the 76ers.
1 shot.
Jared McCain comes in for Kyle Lowry.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's McCain, defended by McBride. Shot by Grimes, no good. The Knicks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Out to Clarkson. That 3 off the mark.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Pass to McCain. Back to Watford. Now McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Towns missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid. Stolen by Robinson. Outside, Towns. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 35 in the game.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's McCain. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. So both teams making some changes here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Kolek, covered by Watford. Towns down low. Embiid's there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hart finds Clarkson. Over Maxey. And the Knicks miss again.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Grimes. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And New York making a change here.
Robinson, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson.
Here's New York. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 28 points for the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Watford with it. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Now, here's Bridges driving in. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Defended by Hart. Kicks it out to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by New York.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Maxey. Will it go? That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. He can't get that one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Grimes passes to Watford. Screen by Watford. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And one of the things I love about Maxey, he has relentless energy. It doesn't matter what defense is thrown at him, he is constantly hunting his offense.
And he knocks down the first one. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Brunson, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Robinson with the block. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Oubre. Bridges misses. The 76ers trail by 21. Outside, Maxey. Embiid the screen. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got 22 points.
Yeah, good luck blocking out Embiid. He is so massive at 7 feet. He can just power his way to grab offensive rebounds.
Now here's Towns. Bridges, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Now Bridges, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Bridges with it, picked up by Edgecombe. Bridges missing again. Bridges has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater. George has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he is such a versatile scorer, and once Paul George finds his rhythm, he is very difficult to contain.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Baseline try. It's hauled in by the 76ers. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got it!
Yeah, that's where all that size that Paul George has as a wing really pays off.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
time now to present our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Anunoby against Oubre. Here's Towns. Now Brunson, pocket 6. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Bridges. The 3 goes down.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And here's Brunson. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Maxey. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. Yeah, that goes in.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
The Knicks leading by 15. Brunson outside. Here's Bridges. Now Brunson, and stolen by Maxey.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. The 76ers trail by 14. Bridges with the steal. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Brunson against Maxey. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Towns with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Now Towns. And down it goes.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Now, here's George. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Just 5 on the clock.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
The throw good, Paul George. And George drops them both. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Karl Anthony.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do